Good morning, good evening, greetings. Philippine Black Vet back here with another video. Today's topic: if she's pretty and sexy and awesome in bed, do you have the strength and willpower to walk away when you see red flags? That's today's topic. And you know I like to share fact-based videos with you. And this is another fact-based videos that I'm gonna share my story and one of my friends' story to help you have that strength and willpower when you come over here to walk away, even if she's a 9 or 10 in all categories. You still need to have the strength to walk away if you see those red flags, if you see those Western behaviors. Here we go. Back in my dating time, after I first got here, I started dating this real estate agent for a little while. Didn't last long, and I'm gonna tell you why. But the sex and her looks was off the charts. She had everything going for herself, independently. She had a good job, nice car, and everybody that saw her felt like she was beautiful and sexy. And what they didn't know, when the lights go out, she was awesome. And I do mean awesome. But I quickly started to see those red flags. The Western attitude, the high and mighty attitude. She started thinking, because she was so beautiful and so good in bed, that I would accept anything. I would accept her high demand and her high standards. I showed her I wouldn't. I didn't tolerate it for too long, because it quickly started to come out early in our dating period. So I put the brakes on real quick. One day in my condo room, I told her, it's over. You're not my type. We're not made for each other. She broke out crying. She cried and cried and cried. And I just explained to her, there's somebody out there for you, and I wish you well, but it's not me. Your sex is great, you're beautiful, you got a lot going for yourself, but your mindset, your lifestyle, the way you think, don't match how I'm trying to live in my best life. So I let her cry, talked to her, tried to comfort her, and then I escorted her out. And then I checked on her 1 or 2 days, and after that I blocked her. Yeah, I blocked her. And that's what you gotta do, guys. When you wanna move on over here, you gotta block them and move on. That's what you gotta do. You gotta cut your losses. Let them go head on and you go head on. Next, I had a friend. I'm gonna share his story. He was dating a lot over here. I mean, he was seeing in his search a different one every day, pretty much, trying to find his. And he was loving it. But finally, he met this one. Beautiful. Long legs, long hair. She probably was a 9. She had a job as well, and she was beautiful. He cut off all that other action. No more dating, no more seeing others. Just to be with her. The sex was great. He shared with me stories, details about it in the shower, how she did him in every way possible. He was in love. He thought. Then the red flags started to pop up. It started screaming at him. And then he quickly realized she's not the one. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah, she has a job. And yeah, the sex is great. But he had to make the same decision that I had to make. He had to tell her, it's over. You're not my type. I'm moving on. Your sex is great and you're beautiful, but you're not for me. He had to tell her pretty much the same thing I told mine in the story I shared with you. That's just the way of life, guys. So why am I sharing this story? because I need all of you to be strong when you come over here. You can't fall for the prettiest one that you meet just because she's pretty and awesome in bed. You can't do it. When you see them red flags, you gotta go. You gotta be strong enough to say, she's not the one. You gotta grab yourself. Say, I'm moving on. And don't cower out of it. Tell her straight to her face in person. Don't do it through a text. You can do it in person. If you want to do it in the phone call, text, go for it. I did mine in person. He did his in person. Right in his condo. He told his. The story I just shared with you. So that's 2 stories about me and one of my friends dating 9 or 10s in every category, but they wasn't the one for us. So we moved on. So guys, please have that same strength and willpower when you come over here doing your diligent, thorough search. Have the willpower to walk away and go find you a better one. Because when you accept that pretty one with that good sex and that bad attitude and bad ways, it's gonna come back to bite you after you marry her. She's gonna start eating you alive. She's gonna kill your spirit. And it's all gonna be all your fault because you should have walked away in the early stages when she was rocking your world, but you knew she wasn't the one. So anyway, I hope these 2 stories help you when you come over here and you're trying to remain strong so you can find that one who's for you. Again, this is about when she's pretty and sexy and she has awesome sex, can you have the willpower and strength to walk away? And you need to have that. So I want to thank you for listening. I appreciate your time. Take care, stay safe, and God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.
I got so much motherfucking design on right now.